Imagine India over 2,000 years ago, a land teeming with diverse cultures, languages, and traditions. This was a time when a powerful new empire arose, the Mauryan Empire, which unified the subcontinent like never before. From 322 BC to 185 BC, this empire brought together a vast land under its rule, stretching from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. This period saw the birth of a vibrant new art form, Mauryan art, which was characterized by its intricate details and grand scale. It was a time of creativity and innovation where artists and craftsmen pushed the boundaries of their skills and imagination. Artists found new ways to express themselves through stone, creating works that were both functional and beautiful. They built magnificent structures and crafted exquisite sculptures that have stood the test of time. Mauryan art was not just about beauty, it was deeply symbolic and carried significant meaning. It also served a purpose, acting as a medium for communication and propaganda. It was a powerful tool for the Mauryan rulers, who used it to assert their dominance and convey their divine right to rule. They used art to showcase their power and authority, building monumental structures that inspired awe and reverence. It was also a way to spread their messages and beliefs far and wide, reaching people across the vast empire. Temples and stupas became centers of learning and faith, where people gathered to worship and gain knowledge. Mauryan art reflected the values and aspirations of a new India, capturing the essence of a civilization that was both ancient and ahead of its time. At the heart of the Mauryan capital, Pataliputra, stood a magnificent palace, a testament to the grandeur and sophistication of the era. This was the Rajprasad, the royal residence of the Mauryan emperors, a place where history and legend intertwined. The Greek ambassador, Megasthenes, described it as a marvel of architecture, a structure that left visitors in awe. He wrote about its wooden pavilions, ornate balconies, and beautiful gardens, each element reflecting the artistic excellence of the time. Though the palace is now in ruins, its grandeur continues to capture the imagination, evoking images of a bygone era. The Rajprasad was not just a palace, it was a symbol of Mauryan power and prosperity, a beacon of their dominance. It stood as a testament to the empire's wealth and influence, a majestic structure that commanded respect. The palace showcased the skills of Mauryan artisans, who were masters of their craft. They used wood and stone to create intricate carvings and decorations, each piece telling a story of its own. The palace complex housed government offices and royal courts, serving as the administrative heart of the empire. It was the center of Mauryan administration and a bustling hub of activity, where decisions that shaped the empire were made. Towering pillars are among the most enduring symbols of Mauryan art. These pillars, often topped with animal capitals, were erected across the empire. Made from highly polished sandstone, they reflect the Mauryans' mastery over stone carving. The most famous is the Ashoka pillar at Sarnath, with its 4 lions representing courage, confidence, power, and pride. The pillars served a dual purpose. They marked important locations from the Buddha's life and propagated the emperor's edicts. Inscribed on these pillars were Ashoka's messages of peace, non-violence, and good governance. The pillars, with their polished surfaces and elegant carvings, were visible symbols of the emperor's power and the reach of his words. Stupas, dome-shaped structures, hold a significant place in Mauryan art and Buddhist tradition. These ancient monuments are not just architectural marvels, but also spiritual symbols that have stood the test of time. These structures were built to enshrine relics of the Buddha, serving as a physical representation of his teachings and presence. The Great Stupa at Sanchi is a prime example of Mauryan craftsmanship. It stands as a testament to the architectural ingenuity and spiritual devotion of the time. It is a magnificent structure of brick and stone, adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes from the Buddha's life. These carvings tell stories of compassion, enlightenment, and the path to nirvana. Stupas became sacred spaces for pilgrimage and meditation. They provided a serene environment for reflection and spiritual growth. People came from far and wide to circumambulate these structures, a practice that continues to this day. The act of walking around the stupa symbolized their devotion to the Buddha's teachings. It was a way to physically manifest their spiritual journey. The stupa's form itself held symbolic meaning. Each element of its design was carefully thought out to represent different aspects of Buddhist cosmology. The dome represented the universe, while the harmika at the top symbolized liberation from the cycle of rebirth. This profound symbolism made stupas not just monuments, but spiritual beacons guiding devotees on their path to enlightenment. The Mauryan period also witnessed the emergence of cave architecture. These caves, carved into hillsides, served as monasteries for monks. The Barabar caves in Bihar are among the earliest examples. Commissioned by Ashoka, these caves exhibit a high level of polish and precision in their rock-cut architecture. The Lomas Rishi cave, with its elaborate facade resembling a wooden structure, showcases the skill of Mauryan artisans. These caves provided shelter for monks during the monsoon season. They also served as centers for meditation and religious instruction. The cave walls were often adorned with murals depicting scenes from Buddhist scriptures. Mauryan art marked a turning point in Indian art history. It was a departure from earlier traditions that primarily used wood and clay. The use of stone allowed for grander and more durable creations. Mauryan art played a crucial role in spreading Buddhism. The pillars, stupas, and cave architecture became enduring symbols of the faith. Even today, centuries later, Mauryan art continues to inspire. The pillars and stupas stand as a testament to the vision and skill of Mauryan artists. Their legacy lives on in the cultural heritage of India and beyond. The art of this era serves as a reminder of India's rich past and its contribution to world art.